Hey, Lonzo Ball, it's your agent.
What's up?
I've got a commercial opportunity for you from BuzzBall's ready-to-go cocktails.
Nice. My last name is Ball. The product is a cocktail in a ball. I get it.
That's what I thought too, but no. They want you for your hands. They think your big hands will show off the size of their new Blue Biggies ball.
Big blue balls? Really?
Get blue balls this season with BuzzBall.
Please drink responsibly. BuzzBall's available in spirit, wine, and malt. 15% alcohol by volume. BuzzBalls LLC, Carrollton, Texas.
At Sierra, discover top workout gear at incredible prices, which might lead to another discovery. Your headphones haven't been connected this whole time. Awkward. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want is a great feeling. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can choose to bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Yo, and welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. My name is Sanjay. With me is Ryan. How you doing, boy?
Welcome. I'm good, man. Season is nearing the end.
Yeah.
We've both won a community league.
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah, I'm jumping right in.
I don't blame you, bro. Congrats.
Thank you.
Shame on your opponent. Like,
I know, right?
Not the one you face, but the league leader. Yeah.
He said he was on vacation and he didn't get to connect in time.
Yeah, okay. I don't care. That's like you've got a league title on the line. You've got like what, $200 or something? 250, something like that.
A difference of 150 or something, yeah.
Yeah. Well, clearly money doesn't matter to him, so. Or league titles, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, shame on him. Wait, where was he on vacation? Did he say?
I did not look that closely.
Maybe he should like post it in our Vacay Vignay channel. Might give him a buy after that. Or a bly, or whatever. It's been a while since we've recorded, by the way, just us. Like,
yeah,
just want to say. I've
long while.
I've missed this. Like, you've been gone. You've like done exams. You've lived your life. Like, thank fuck you're back. Like for the final 3 games, and like you're back, and like we both have like league titles. Like, how fucking great is that? Like,
it's good to know that disconnecting didn't impact our performance.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, I was basically losing my shit in your absence, but
yeah. But granted, we still chatted daily, so
yeah. And now we're both in like the perfect 11 post season playoff thingy that IGL is hosting, where I think like for the next 3 game weeks they basically eliminate like the bottom 6 or the bottom 8 or something like that.
Yep, should be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I would absolutely love if we come like top 2 in that. Like,
I feel like that's a stretch. I don't think my squad is good enough to span out the next few weeks, to be honest.
Bro, you never know. Listen, if Salah's not starting a game, I might drop him. Like, like the cool thing is it's not cumulative, right? It really is just game week by game week.
Yeah. And Jamie Vardy.
Oh. He's gone.
That's a good fixture run.
Yeah, he's gone in one of my leagues though. I guess in IGL, I think he's gone. Otherwise, I would have definitely waived him this game week, right? So
right, yeah.
Do I send like a Salah for Vardy trade? Like, surely that counts. Like, for sure, he's gonna get goal number 200. Like, no doubt, Vardy
for sure. And last home game, as you keep pointing out, is coming up.
Yeah, home game for like a few players, right? Vardy, KDB, Trent. Like, I'd be trying to trade in all these guys for their home games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could pay off. You never know. There must be some other like stragglers that are like playing their final home game for the club or whatever, right? Like some
It's quite
defender
possible.
or something like that. Yeah. Yep. How you been? Otherwise, all good.
Yeah, busy with work, but not too bad. Yourself?
I wish I was you. You're like 10 points off first place in Trinidad for Champions League fantasy.
Yeah, 16 actually, when I last count.
Oof, not bad. That's like a captaincy away from being first.
It's doable. Before I was skeptical, but now it's doable.
More than doable. You got to do something a bit rogue. You know that, right?
Yes, so like Saka captaincy, which closed the gap on him.
Yeah.
I do know it. I'll think about that when it comes to that time.
So like, are you gonna back PSG because you think they are the better team, or you're gonna back them because fuck Inter? I love AC Milan.
I think no matter what, it seems like the Inter defense just does great.
Yeah.
Acerbi, Dumfries, like
Yeah.
they both smashed it.
Bastoni, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like points are one thing, but still, like, yeah, the defense is like they at one point they only conceded like one goal all of group
One
stages.
goal, yeah.
Like that's crazy, bro.
It really is. So I think I'll back their defense heavily.
Yeah,
I actually think I'm gonna go 5 at back.
yeah, same. I think. I mean, I think we've spoken about this. Like even as like Euros and World Cup stuff is like. There's always sometimes like a back five will outscore anything else.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean the floor on a defender is like 3-4 points, right?
Yeah. Ball recovers and all that.
And that includes like a yellow card that they're most likely gonna pick up.
Yeah.
Whereas the floor on your midfielders, if they grab a yellow, is like 1 point.
Yeah. I think you go full if you're gonna back that Inter defense, you'd go everyone except DeMarco because he's gonna get hauled off before the 60th minute, right?
Agreed.
Yeah. Cool. We're I guess back to a regular pod, so I should do all the boring biz so we can kind of get started. So welcome back, listeners, to the Banter Boys podcast. We are a default Fantrax pod. You've caught us on our free episode, which is basically our game week to game week pod, where we kind of recap what's going on in the game week. The reason I say free is because we've got extra content that you can find on our Patreon for the low price of $1 a month. I think we're probably going to do like 3 to 4 more episodes out there. Just because, yeah, the season's wrapping up and all that. But we truly appreciate it. Like any support as well. But in terms of the regular free content that you're listening to right now, typical format for these episodes is that we have 2 halves. In the first half, we do a data dump. So we're going to look back at Game Week 35, the default scoring categories. And then we do a league update section to see, if somebody's won a title. If somebody needs to make moves, etc., for postseason playoffs and stuff like that. But then we take our halftime pint and then we jump back into the break to answer questions that we get from our Discord community. And if you want to be a part of the Banter Boys Discord, it's easy. It's free, which is the most important part. You just need to DM me for a link. I'll hook you up and come be part of the lovely community that we have there. You get to chat with a lot of experienced Fantrax managers, like Giraffe Lad, like Robbie, like Ryan as well. Back-to-back seasons, back-to-back titles, right? You get to chat with the Inside Tracks members as well. We've already signed on 2 of our Inside Tracks members as well. We brought back on our Burnley rep, our Leeds rep as well. We've got the same ones. But yeah, it's honestly, it's a great community, and it's not just about Fantrax or fantasy football. It's a real brotherhood. It's a real family vibe. We share stuff from our vacations, beers that we drink, pictures of our pets. It's everything. Honestly, it's a great place to be. But I guess before we kind of finish off with all our official biz, I'll get Ross to quickly do the social plug. So Ross, please do that right here.
Yeah, for sure. So you can message us on Twitter and Instagram. Our handles at BantaB. On Discord in the Draft PL channel, BantaBoys #6585. On Reddit, /Banta_boys. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, SoundCloud, and YouTube, all under the name of Banta Boys.
Okay, so hopefully you've listened to Ross. If you're listening to us on Spotify, we're still trying to hit that 100 rating mark. Again, if you've already rated us, do it on your partner's phone, on your kid's phone, on your neighbor's phone, somebody's phone. We truly, truly appreciate it. If you can just, I know it's a bit of a hassle to ask of you guys all the time, but truly, we'd really, really appreciate it. And if you're listening to us on YouTube, same thing. If you are already subscribed, then hit the thumbs up button, the like button. Leave a comment as well. We read through everything. We discuss it as well in our admin team. But yeah, we truly, truly appreciate all the support that you guys have shown us throughout the season, regardless of what you do. But yeah, go hit that rating button. Go hit that like button. Okay, cool. I've begged people enough, Ryan. Shall we get started?
You sure you don't want it? Go one more.
Guys, hit the rating button, please. We're really close to 100. Really close.
You know, I had went on this trip with a bunch of like our mutual friends from Waterloo.
Yeah.
And most of them were like, wait, you guys do a pod together? Like
better yet, we've been doing it for 5 years.
Right? And they were like, do you all not want to be popular or something? Like, why have you all not spammed this all over all the WhatsApp chats and
like Instagram, our personal Instagrams, and well, my Instagram. Yeah. I know you don't have it, but I always thought about doing it, but I was just trying to like just stay humble, enjoy what we do.
Same.
Like, I was like in my head, I was like, no one cares about like fantasy football. Fuck that shit. Like,
exactly.
Yeah. But organically, we've still grown into something. So
for sure.
Yeah.
I think during summer we can spam off our friends.
Oh man, we're gonna go big. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Maybe get a Banner Boys OnlyFans. Who knows? Okay, I've definitely said way too much.
This is Sanji with 3 drinks in, guys.
I was waiting for you to bust my files, but yeah, it took you long enough. All right, let's jump straight into it, guys.
Ay. Fantasy with the Banta Boys.
All right, so we're gonna start with the data dump. As always, we're gonna start with key passes. So the highest number of key passes recorded in Game Week 35 was 5 by 3 players, Bilal El Kanous, Garnacho, and Simicas. And then 4 key passes by 3 more players, Manning from Southampton, Cole Palmer, and Eriksen from Manchester United. But Eriksen only played 32 minutes. Thoughts, Ryan?
So I feel like we could count probably on one hand the amount of times we've seen a Southampton player on here. Maybe 1 or 2 hands the amount of times we've seen a Leicester player on here.
Yeah.
And it highlights the fact that they both played each other.
Yeah.
And they're both solid teams to go targeting
yep.
and grabbing assets against. I mean, Bilal smashed it.
20 points?
About, or exact, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy that there are 2 United players on here.
Is it?
I mean, I guess they're playing.
I mean, Brentford scores goals, but they've kept, 2 clean sheets all season?
Fair, really? Is it that bad? Jeez.
I think so, Like, which is like crazy. The thing is, obviously, like, FPL is different to, like, Fantrax. Like, in Fantrax, we fucking love Flecken. But it baffled me as to why people went Flecken on, like, a platform like OFPL. But yeah, in terms of clean sheets, okay, it's not that bad. They've kept 6 clean sheets all season.
That's still bad, though.
He
has really how many assists?
Who, Flecken?
Yeah. At least 1.
2.
2. He had almost as many.
I didn't even think. Oh, yeah, he got an assist like the last game for Vissa.
Last game week, yeah.
True, yeah.
But that's insane if he had like 2 clean sheets and 2 assists. Like,
yeah.
I guess it's more the fact that United are playing football. Like, I don't want to call that football, but they have no defense, so I guess they have to attack.
Yeah. Oh man, they're in the final with Spurs. I don't know how to feel about that final. Like, there's no win-win.
It's the complete opposite of like watching El Clasico with Ronaldo and Messi, you know?
I mean, speaking of wingers that are just as good as Ronaldo and Messi, Anthony is in the conference final with Real Betis.
I did not realize. So it's you guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Real Betis has some quality players, bro. They've got
They really do.
Rodriguez, the Swiss fullback. They've got Lo
Yep.
Celso. They've obviously got Anthony. There's a couple other like Prem players, I think, that play for them. It's kind of mental.
Good on them.
Yeah.
Isco. They have Isco.
They have Isco. There you go. Right, that's the other player I was thinking of. Not Prem level, but
Fornals, Pablo.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
Yeah.
They've got a bit of a squad.
They definitely do.
Yeah.
Hector Bellerin off the bench, yo.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Bellerin's there too. Like it's a full on rejects 11. I think Pellegrini is their coach or some shit.
That would not surprise me. It is.
Like the only thing I remember about Pellegrini is how high he looked in post-match interviews.
True.
I mean, speaking of Chelsea, okay, Palmer's on this list, bro. Eye test wise, Palmer might be back.
Is Chelsea as a whole back? Like, did the team look good? I didn't see the game.
Yeah, I mean Lavia's back, and I think Lavia playing helps Palmer.
Right, fair enough. Solid. Good for owners who kept the faith or had no choice but to keep the faith.
Yeah, or people that might have traded him on a low potentially.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't ghosting badly. Like,
yeah. Like around the 8 to 12 mark, let's call it that.
Yeah.
But obviously,
he
like,
had
people
this
were hoping...
massive drop off.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, people were expecting like 20 pointers on the regular, right? Like what
Correct,
Enzo
yeah.
was doing, basically.
Yes, Enzo has been insane, yo.
Next season's draft, do you think it's bold to take Enzo first round?
There's no way you can do that. Surely not.
I mean, look at the numbers he's been putting up.
Oh, I don't even want to think of that.
Would
no,
you take...
No.
You take Enzo before Foden, though, right?
Oh my god. No, I wouldn't.
Really? Oh my god, really? We're talking about like a club captain that's nailed. You don't need to worry about rotation, bro.
Yeah, but Pep is
Pep is Pep?
if Pep is staying, exactly. Pep is Pep.
Ugh. I think I might,
I would avoid Foden though. Yeah, you're right. I would avoid Foden. Make it someone else's problem.
Exactly. Like right now, like season to date, in terms of key passes, where do you think Enzo sits? All
Third.
time. Fourth. Just behind Mo Salah. Cole Palmer is tied first. Well, I guess he is third if Palmer is tied first with Bruno, if that's the way you want to look at it.
I should have actually just thought through who would be ahead of him.
Yeah. Yeah, and Brian Mbeumo is fifth.
Huh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Tsimikas being on this list, I'm assuming it's corners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're going to want a piece of him or Connor Bradley the rest of the season.
Yeah, I think once they're starting in the lineup, happy to play.
Yeah.
No matter the opponent.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for proxying my teams. I saw you grab Tsimikas for one of my teams, actually.
Did I? Couldn't
Did you?
remember.
I think you did.
I might have.
Yeah. You said, like, you got through with Tsimikas, so I was like, oh, cool. You might need to proxy me for Game Week 38, which is going to be pure carnage. Sorry about that in advance. You're going to need to deal with 20 team cheats. I'm obviously going to, like, set up the squad and, like, waiver in players particularly. But, yeah, I'll try to jump in, but basically I've got another cricket match. Also, how have we not talked about this fucking cricket match? Like,
you won. That's all that matters.
Okay, what's more important? Scoring a hat-trick in the final of the World Cup or winning the World Cup?
Winning.
Okay, yeah. I should be positive then.
Ask Mbappe.
Yeah. It's like my brother-in-law said. It's like if Ronaldo won the World Cup but didn't score a goal. That's how I was like behaving, basically, like a spoiled fucking Ronaldo.
So what was it? It was a duck and no wickets taken?
It was a duck, a 4-ball duck, and the most expensive bowling figures. But it was my club's first ever victory in its 3-year existence.
And you were captain.
And I was captain.
Nice.
Tactics
3
were on
years,
point.
yo.
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah. This is our 3rd season or something like that. It's still fucking long. Like, but yeah, tactics were on point. I mean, I'll take credit for that for sure. But yeah, I would have liked to contribute a bit more.
The spirit of innovation is deeply ingrained in America, and Google is helping Americans innovate in ways both big and small. Central Texas Regional Mobility Authority is using Google AI to create smarter tolling systems and improve traffic flow for Texans. This is a new era of American innovation. Find out more at g.co/American Innovation.
Hey there, travelers. Kaylee Cuoco here. Sorry to interrupt your music, great artist BT Dubs, but wouldn't you rather be there to hear it live? With Priceline, you can get out of your dreams and into your dream concert. They've got millions of travel deals to get you to that festival, gig, rave, sound bath, or sonic experience you've been dreaming of. Download the Priceline app today, and you can save up to 60% off hotels and up to 50% off flights. So don't just dream about that trip. Book it with Priceline.
Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. Don't miss your chance to get up to 40% off hundreds of items like paint, stain, tools, flooring, and more. Shop our exclusive deals happening in-store and online from May 8th through May 14th. Not a member? Join My Lowe's Pro Rewards for free today and get ready to save more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
I mean, there was a guy on our team that got a century and a 5-wicket haul, so...
Yeah, that's insane.
Absolutely insane.
That's equivalent to like a 70 pointer in Fantrax, yo.
I mean, to be fair to him, I think he used to play like 3rd division for one of the local county cricket teams, and apparently faced Joffer Archer when he was younger, so...
Oh.
Yeah. What a flex.
Classy.
Yeah. Great flex. All right. Other than the key passes and the cricket updates, I don't think there's anything else. So let's move on to shots and how many on target. The highest number of shots recorded was 6 in Game Week 35 by Enciso. He had 3 of them on target. And then 5 shots attempted by 3 players. Bilal Al-Khanous had 0 of his 5 shots on target. Beto had 2 of his 5 shots on target. And Cole Palmer had 2 of his 5 shots on target. Thoughts, Ryan?
I almost feel like I want to chat more cricket because this list is abysmal.
We're in the season, bro. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if Jamie Vardy was on our next data dump.
Quite possible. So, Enciso, good to see him, have this uptick in form ever since he got that swap.
Yeah.
We weren't sure. He wasn't living up to his earlier potential, right? Yeah, his name. Yeah. He is now. So that's good.
Oh, he's actually starting games consistently. That's the other thing.
True. Bilal had a massive game week, but I didn't realize he had 5 shots and none on target.
Like, surely Bilal's not that good and Southampton are just that woeful.
Has to be.
That's why I'm just going to try and pick up any Man City asset that's facing Southampton now.
Fair. Good approach. Yeah. Chelsea did get the win. Palmer did score a penalty. I mean, if you take off one of those shots on targets because it's a pen, 1 out of 4 doesn't scream what Cole should be doing, but you said he looked really good.
Yeah. I mean, one of the shots off target was basically him running down the byline, giving Alisson the eyes, and he made a shot that should have gone in, but it went off the inside of the post and went out.
Oof. Okay.
You need to catch the highlights. Honestly, he looks like he's back to his best again.
Fair enough. And I
Yeah.
mean, the fixtures to end the season aren't bad, right? I don't recall.
It's not
You got to play
too
Spurs
bad.
at least.
No, so I think first up we've got
Newcastle?
Newcastle away. Then we're home against Manchester United. And then
It's United.
we're away to possibly one of the best fixtures I think everyone is probably going to watch is we're away to Nottingham Forest, which is basically like a game for the
Ooh.
Champions League. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, as United I was thinking of then. That's an easy game.
Should be. Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, again, I'm not going to read in much to Beto, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Yeah. It all kind of just makes sense. Accra crosses into the box. The highest number was 3 by just one player, Anthony Robinson. Anything to say on him?
That one surprises me because I find he kind of stepped back from his like attacking role.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if that changed now with Tete back and he's probably doing that again. I don't know. But he hasn't been like he had a massive first half of the season, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like best defender in the entire game for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think Munoz is comfortably past him now, I would assume.
Let's see. In terms of total points, Munoz obviously sits top 421. Anthony Robinson second, 400.5.
Okay, so he's still going well.
Yeah. It's crazy that Trent has played on this and barely played any football this season.
I mean, I wouldn't say barely, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. He still started 28 games, I guess, but in terms of minutes, like it's like 700 less than Anthony and Munoz. And he's on 382 points. So it's really not that far off.
Yeah. Shout out to Nathan Collins, number 5, yo.
Hey. It feels a bit fraudulent that he's at number 5 because he had like a similar story to like Anthony. Great first half of the season, whatever, and it just feels like he's kind of vanished a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah. Cool. Extra categories or the outliers for those categories. Tackles 1, highest number was 5 by Greaves and Raul Jimenez. Dispossessions, there was a higher 5 by Doku and Njai. Interceptions, there was a higher 5 by Chris Richards. Clearances, there was a higher 14 by Milenkovic. I thought it was interesting that the second highest number was 11 by Murillo. So basically both Forest centre-backs. Successful dribbles, there was a higher 5 by Coyote, the Brentford right back, and Rogers. Aerials, there was a high of 7 by Byrne and Greaves. And then block shots, there was a high of 3 by Sangare. Thoughts, Ryan?
Where do I start? Okay, Raul had a massive game this game week.
Oh, yeah, he ghosted out of his mind. Very unusual.
Extremely unusual, but he was quite involved in like so much for Fulham. And I haven't seen this kid yet. Like, I haven't watched a Brentford game in ages. But Coyote, is he like that good?
Yeah, he's a real deal, man. He runs really funny. He looks like a baby giraffe on skates on ice. But yeah, 5 dribbles as well, part of his ghost points.
Do you know his nationality?
Ooh, you've definitely caught me here. Give me a continent and I'll guess it.
Europe.
Oh, I've got to say maybe Belgium?
Nope.
Oh, it's going to be something outlandish, isn't it?
It's so bad. Like, it's crazy. I literally just clicked it.
Germany.
No, solid defenders. All good defenders come from
Italian.
Yo.
What?
Insane.
That's
right?
crazy. That is crazy. Oh, that is insane. I would have never guessed that. Yeah.
Neither me. But yeah, I have yet to watch this kid play. But his stats, yo, they speak for themselves.
Yeah, I think he's just going to be the nailed right back for Brentford rest of the season, next season. I think he's going to be one of those that we need to keep an eye on during the draft.
Yeah, same. Agreed. I mean, Greaves kind of popping back up because he was here a lot earlier in the season. The categories where you want him to do well are like the block shots, the tackles ones, the aerials, and he did 2 of those, so credit to him.
Yeah.
But again, it highlights... I mean, okay, fine. They played Everton, right? So it's not the Southampton Leicester game, but still not the best team.
Yeah. I'd still avoid him though. I
Same, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And nothing else to chat about, in my opinion.
No, everything else seems fairly straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, let's move on to our next segment then, which is the league updates. All right, Ryan. This is probably the only league update that you've looked forward to all season.
Funny enough, I'll start DPL first, and I usually have atrocious time.
Yeah.
But DPL goes season long on the league table, right? So
yeah,
I am sitting in, I think, 7th. Not anything to talk about, but I did get my cup win, and I did get a league win here for the first time in quite some time.
Very nice.
I'm probably going to stay middle of the pack. The gaps are huge to go to the bottom, or the gaps are huge to go to the top. So
yeah,
I'm pretty much stuck. I'll focus on cup. Anyway, I won like 101 to 66 and 101 to 86. The good here was Nico Williams, man. Like, even when Forest concede, yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Enzo, man.
Oh, I'm so happy we both owned him this season.
I own him pretty much everywhere, and like Enzo and Dams, I pretty much own everywhere.
Yeah.
Dams came back into himself too.
Yep.
Got the assist. I grabbed a couple Spurs players, so I grabbed Odebear and Richie. I didn't know who was going to start. Apparently, both did. I guess I averaged 6 points a player because Odebear scored 12. Richarlison scored a fat 0.
Oh, Spurs were fucking atrocious versus Bodo tonight, by the way. Oh my god.
You told me. I gotta catch like some key highlights or something. They're probably none for Spurs, but but then I also grabbed like a couple players just because the fixtures were right? Like Alcaraz got the assist.
Yeah.
McAteer got an okay score. The rest was... Oh, and I had Evan Nielsen's assist, so that was good. The game week bad. Didn't really have bad. It's just I had a lot of no-shows. So Brennan Johnson and Solanke holding up my bench. I luckily avoided Luke Shaw's own goal because I don't know, I just didn't trust United.
Yeah. Thanks for adjusting that on my team, by the way.
I saw it and I was just like, well, the week before he ghosted well. Like,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Let's take the risk on not my team.
Yeah, exactly. And I think you had a massive defenders too. I could have swapped them out easily.
Yeah, I had options.
But yeah, pretty standard in terms of roster concerns. I am worried that Spurs are rubbish, and I now hold 4 Spurs forwards. So like,
you and the entire fan base, mate.
I also missed waivers here, so I obviously did not even grab any free agents yet. No clue who's available. Calvert-Lewin, Jordan Ayew, they have people.
I feel like I can count on my hand the number of times you've actually put waivers in this season.
Probably. But I'll go and sort that right after this pod.
Yeah.
Oh, Mateus Nunes is free.
Grab him right now, bro.
Yeah. Doing that. But yeah, that's DPL. I don't expect, apart from focusing on the cup, like, I have no expectations for anything on the standings to change, but I am just going to do wildness to upset whoever I come up against. Like,
yeah.
Chasing those high upside players and just hoping for the best.
Yeah.
IGL though is where I want to talk. So it's in IGL where I mentioned it last week where I could have possibly won, right?
Yeah.
And it required that first place loses and I win because I had a better points for.
Yep.
Literally 10 minutes before kickoff of the first game, which is the City game, I go scouting my team against my opponent, but I was comfortable there.
Yeah.
And then I scouted first place against his opponent, and his opponent was not playing KDB. So I DM'd him on Discord, like DM'd him on Fantrax. I was like, dude, can you please put in, like, don't forget to set your team. It's a Friday deadline. Put in KDB.
Yeah.
Game's about to kick off.
Yeah.
And I think like 2 minutes to spare, he messaged me back and he's like, good looking out, yo. Like, and he made the swap. But also first place, because he was on vacation or whatever, forgot to set his team.
Yeah.
So he left Doku on his bench.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, when the goal scored, and it was Doku assist KDB goal, this couldn't start any better. Like,
yeah.
And I think it was pretty comfortable for the guy to beat first place until Cole Palmer, yo.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer pretty much evened it out, and it came down to the final game of the game week.
Yeah.
Tight score, but one had Matt Sells and one had Murillo. And that Murillo goal, yo. So first place lost, and it really is his own fault because he only fielded 8.
Yeah.
But the guy he lost to only fielded 9. So it was really just bad management on both their parts.
Yeah.
I won my game so comfortably. I won 130 to 60 points or something like that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it was unreal how well my team performed. But I didn't even need that much in terms of points.
Yeah.
To keep it points for a lead. The game went good. I had Munoz, Nico Williams here, Damsgaard, Enzo. I actually happened to grab Bilal. I grabbed Vardy. I grabbed Odebear here.
Holy.
So all of those fired.
You went off.
Yeah, it was just every decision I made on this team. And then I messed up and benched Saka accidentally because I didn't expect him to start.
Yeah.
And Saka
Did
flopped
nothing,
it, right? So,
yeah.
So comfortable 130 points. The regrets, I guess none really. Like, okay, Jacob Murphy's almost 0 and he's been being pulled early recently.
Yeah. The
But
honeymoon period
gonna-
might be over for Jacob.
It very well might be. I probably am not going to play him against Chelsea because I have both him and Barnes. But if Barnes is not starting, then I'll play him.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think if both start, I'd start Barnes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And just bench Jacob.
Yeah.
Game week regrets, that's it really. And feeling Tete because I really thought Fulham would put up more of a fight.
Yeah.
That game was atrocious, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, credit to Raul for ghosting out of his mind, but Fulham on a whole were just not playing attractive football.
Yeah.
What did you call him? Jekyll and Hyde team, right? Like,
Yeah, man. Them, Brighton, there's a
Brighton,
few
yeah.
clubs as well. Do you have any concerns now going into like the postseason, this whole Perfect 11 biz?
Yeah, I got a couple players that pool players specifically that I don't trust to start, like Luis Diaz and McAllister. I gotta hold them surely,
Yeah.
but I worry that they'll just be on my bench. And my defense, it's just 3 defenders in Munoz, Nico Williams. I'm happy with both of those, but Kenny Tete is not my third defender of choice, so I need to go out there. I think I got one more. Let me see what my roster looks
You
like
might
now.
be able to get a City defender, like an Akanji.
I happen to grab Rico Henry here.
The
Don't
Brentford
trust him to start.
dude. Yeah. I don't expect that either.
I don't, but it was just more to hold me over till a lineup call kind of thing.
Yeah.
The ones that are free, I think that I was eyeing up is Tyrick Mitchell. Don't mind that.
Yeah.
Could be. It's not great, but could be worse, right?
Yeah.
Who else was there? I feel like there was one particular person I was looking at. I'm not seeing him jumping out at me yet, but
You remember the club?
No, it was Forest defender Felipe.
Yeah, I thought about him as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
'cause,
Murio's out.
Murillo Correct,
Yeah.
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 And I think he'll go under the radar for a while.
Yeah.
And then there's also a guy you told me about, Danzo, who ghosted really well.
Yeah, Spurs centre back. Yeah.
I expect them to lose to Palace as you do, but
yeah,
his ghost potential is there because I watched his history and it's like, okay.
Yeah. Even with the beating that he got against Liverpool, I think the 5 goals that he conceded, he still scored near 0 or something. So
yeah, I think it was like 0.75 or
yeah.
So finished positive, which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, beyond that, nothing really. Just going for a high upside roster, really, for this game week.
I don't think all our listeners would be on board with your tactics of messaging the rival opponent thing, whatever. But to me, I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, you've won a title. What does it matter? Like,
yeah. And the thing is, I didn't message him beyond that one opportunity because I know he had Pinnock in his roster and I knew he was going to just leave it.
Yeah.
He left it. He only fielded 9 players. I could have easily bugged him to field 11.
Yeah.
I just felt it was criminal to not use KDB.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, I was like, okay, he's going to make whatever decisions he has to make. Like,
yeah. It's really unfortunate. We always hope that leagues will have 12 managers that are tuned in for all 38 game weeks. It's very hard to find that, right?
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that, like, in our Super League, we've got that level of commitment and people aren't playing for money. Whereas in IGL and DPL and all these, like, people are playing for money, and I don't understand how people just drop off or whatever. Like, have a proxy, have a plan, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, we also are way too into the game. Like,
yeah, I mean, we know we have problems, but
yeah,
I'm okay with that.
But yeah, so IGL's win is locked.
Yo, congrats, buddy! I'm so proud of you, man.
Thank you.
So this is a DPL title in your first season, your second season IGL title. What's next?
It was my first time playing IGL, actually.
Oh my god.
And to finish it out, I had to go a 6-win streak.
Yeah.
To take first. My first place was on a 1. Well, he's on a 1-loss streak, so.
Look at that.
This episode is brought to you by Chevy Silverado. When it's time for you to ditch the blacktop and head off-road, do it in a truck that says no to nothing. The Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. Get the rugged capability of its Z71 suspension and 2-inch factory lift. Plus, impressive torque and towing capacity thanks to an available Duramax 3-liter turbo diesel engine. Where other trucks call it quits, you'll just be getting started. Visit Chevy.com to learn more.
Make your next move with American Express Business Platinum. Enjoy complimentary access to the American Express Global Lounge Collection. And with a welcome offer of 150,000 points after you spend $20,000 on purchases on the card within your first 3 months of membership, your business can soar to new heights. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum. Amex Business Platinum. Built for business by American Express.
The new McCrispy Strip is here. Dip approved by ketchup, tangy barbecue, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip Dip. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I can't wait for you to win maybe the double next season. Like,
I mean, my draft in DPL was horrible. Like,
was that the one where you picked Timber, like 4th pick or some shit?
Maybe, yeah. I also had Foden, but I traded him out really early.
Yeah, with Fantrax Fox, I think.
Yes.
Which in hindsight looked great now.
It does, yeah. But it does. I didn't, because I missed waivers so much, I didn't pull back that one as much as I did in IGL.
Yeah.
Like, similar players did get me through the season, like Damsgaard, Enzo, but
yeah,
for some reason, DPR, I just kept taking a beating.
Yo, I'd honestly offer to proxy your waivers next season because it hurts me when you miss it. Because I always message you like an hour or 2 hours before. I'm like, yo, don't forget waivers. And then I message you when waivers clear. It's like, yo, how'd it go? Oh, I forgot.
Full-on conversation between you and me about how yours is going to go.
Yeah.
Yo, you should go after this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we because listen, I mean not to brag or whatever, but I think we're good enough managers. I think we can always challenge for any title in any division. I mean, we're in tune. We have the Discord. Even our community helps us out. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't be winning a title every season, right? So
yeah. I mean, I'm just looking at like total community tables, right? Like.
yeah,
Robbie's third in DPL.
yeah,
And I think he's like 6th or something in IGL.
yeah,
Maybe dropped now. Okay, he's 9th
yeah.
in IGL. But that's community, right? Like he's probably second in his division in IGL and first easily in his division in DPL.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. Yeah, yeah.
But I'm looking at both of us, yo. Community table IGL, you finished 5th overall.
Yeah.
I finished 8th.
Look at that. Top 10, baby. Let's
Pat's
go.
back.
Yeah. If you look for any humility on this pod, you're not gonna find it.
No, definitely not this time of season. Yeah.
Not at all. All right. Shall I move on to my league updates?
Yeah. Let's hear it. And I will crack a beer, yo.
There you go. Go for it. I'm already 3 pints in, like Ryan said, so I'm gonna just drink some water. So, IGL doesn't matter, right? My title's already sealed up. I still got a win there, 70-57. So now we're going into like the Champions Challenge or whatever. It's basically like Perfect 11 mode. But from my game week, that I guess finished, the goods were Simicast. This is where you grabbed him for me.
Right.
Bowen, Iwobi, McNeil. So good to see McNeil. Did you see McNeil's goal as well? Great goal.
I didn't.
He basically shot across the ball and did this whole swervy thing. Great finish. Great stuff. Great to see him playing football again. Regrets,
Honestly.
no regrets. Waiver pickups. So this is where now we're into the business end. We need to kind of try and get as high a score as possible. So I made like a major chop and change here. And I'll talk you through what I really did. So I dropped Luke Shaw, own goal. Got subbed at 45. Fuck that shit, right?
Yeah.
James Ward-Prowse, now he's no longer nailed. He's coming off the bench
Right.
and that sort of stuff, so I dropped him. Wharton, who's starting for Crystal Palace, but is only completing around 60 minutes because I think he's carrying a small knock and I'm sure he's going to be rested for that FA Cup final. So I thought, I'm not going to play him. Why bother hold? James Garner is probably the one I was most hesitant on because he plays 90 minutes. He's got set pieces, all that sort of stuff. But again, he was always going to be like the backup option for me. And you told me, why are you holding on to backup options? Try and get as many starters, like studs, for this game week as possible and then deal with that dilemma. And then I dropped Areola, the West Ham keeper, just because, I mean, he's not been doing great or whatever. So my replacements were Dean Henderson, the Crystal Palace goalkeeper. I think maybe he'll do a bit better than Areola will.
Yeah.
Playing against Spurs. Spurs likes to shoot a lot. Yada, yada, yada. The outfielders. So I brought in Cho. I'm being a bit patient. I know he has a broken red flag at the moment, but there's a small chance he could make the game for Leicester. Right?
Yeah,
and I've got Ole Aina on my bench just as the backup for that, which isn't a horrible
Solid.
backup, right?
Yeah, the fixture's so right.
Exactly, right? Kilman, I saw was floating around in a few leagues. I grabbed him. Ghost okay in general, I want to say. And then the other
I
two...
think he had a very underrated season, yo.
Agreed. I think like West Ham assets in general for next season, I think are going to be value in drafts. Like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, for example, I think you're going to get great value out of him, right? Remaining two players would be Mateus Nunes, obviously Southampton play, right? I hate rostering Mateus Nunes. He always wins me, but when you're playing against Southampton, you got to take, I think, a gamble. And then the final one is Coyote. I had to.
Coyote is so like appealing.
Yeah.
I should have blown more fab, to be honest. He went for 5 fab in my league. I had 11 and I only bid 2.
Yeah.
Bit of regret there, but you know what? Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, you know who you can potentially go grab now? And I'm sure you're going to love this suggestion given Tielemans' injury.
Oh, Rossi Barks.
Rossi Barks,
yo.
bro.
Good shout. Doing that right now.
the fixtures are juicy for Villa as well.
They really are.
Right?
They really are.
They've got Bournemouth away, Spurs at home, Manchester United away.
Nice.
Rossi Barks, bro.
Nice.
Can you imagine? Like, you win another, like, prize with Rossi Barks? Like...
Rossi Barks.
But basically, the only concern I have with this IGL roster, though, is if you look at my bench, it's all defenders.
That's what I was saying. You always had a swap for Luke Shaw, and I just ignored them all.
Yeah, bro, it's horrible. Like, I'm playing a 3-4-3 at the moment, but I mean, it just highlights how grim the waiver pool is at the moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see how things go, right? There might be some surprises here and there, but I'm set up fairly well, I think, for the next challenge in IGL. In DPL, things get a bit more interesting. I had a loss there, but luckily, third place or whatever beneath me lost as well, so I'm still second by 3 points. My score was still good enough to beat my cup qualifying opponent, so I'm in the cup, I'm in the quarterfinals or whatever like that. So there's still some positive stuff, news or whatever to kind of take out of that, right?
Right.
The standouts for my Game Week 35 score were Munoz, Damsgaard, Eze, Enzo, Iwobi, Pedro Neto. Also, Pedro Neto next season, I'm so curious where he's going to get drafted. He's gone off. Absolutely gone off. The like final third of the season, I want to say.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Regrets. So I could have potentially won my matchup had I played Enciso. Because I had a weird feeling, McAllister's not going to start, but for some reason I was like, but it's an Ipswich player versus an Everton team. What I should have reminded myself was, hey, there's no Tarkowski. It's not the same Everton defense.
Yeah.
Right? So Enciso would have made the difference. I would have probably won my league matchup. Would have probably been 6 points clear. It is what it is. In terms of waiver pickups, I need to check what I actually did, because I guess to timestamp this, it's Thursday, where you are, Friday early morning for me. But waivers would have cleared earlier today. So, what did I do? I got Mark Cucurella for my empty slot. I think I only had 4 people on my bench. I dropped DCL and I grabbed Bellegarde. And then I dropped Robert Sanchez and got in Allison.
Nice.
Yeah. So
it's still a bit skeptical on Bellegarde, but the rest, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance I don't even start Bellegarde. I just grabbed him so I could block somebody else from grabbing him, really.
Fair.
But I am very worried for my matchup because I'm coming up against, I think in the league, not the cup, Brian Mbuemo and Visser against Ipswich.
Whoa, combo, yo.
And he has Flecken as well. So
I was not gonna say throw in Coyote and you're done.
Well, yeah. It's a shame I didn't get Coyote in this league. I've got Sepp Vandenberg and Mikkel Damsgaard, so it'll be an interesting battle, I think, still.
You just know if Dams does well, the other two are gonna do well too.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be a tough one. But yeah, in terms of roster concerns, nothing really. My forwards are my forwards. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else better. It really is. I feel like I'm just gonna have to make the right calls come the weekend and just hope for the best. Or at the same time is even if I lose, there's a potential that I still hold on to second because my points for are fairly superior compared to the rest of the league. So
nice.
Other than first place that one, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for my league updates. I think what we'll do now is take our halftime pint and we'll be back after the break with some questions. So we'll see in a bit. And we are back. What beers are you sipping on tonight?
So First one was just a Michelob Ultra, very light beer.
Yeah.
Standard. Second one is a local brewery, Tommy's Brewery.
Oh wow, that's new.
It's called Sakai. They always name their beers after like Trini slang type phrase. Like one is Papayo, one is yeah. So it's a blonde ale. It's not bad.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I give you my Trini dates as well. I'm gonna be coming to Trinidad.
You did. I clean forget. But yeah, you are welcome to stay here. I know I already told you that. I think I didn't confirm. Did I? I don't know.
Yeah. You hinted at it. I assumed I was coming to stay by you at least.
Right.
I'm wondering, like, how many days do I come stay with you? Because, I mean, there's a few things that I definitely want to try while I'm staying with you. Like, one is the fucking paddleboard shit, if we can.
Yes, you have to. Yeah.
And maybe a hike as well?
We could do a hike easily.
Can you take a day off work for me? Would you do that?
Yeah.
Gladly. Lovely. Yeah, because I think I'm going to be there for, like, at least a week. So I was thinking, I don't know, come maybe for, like, 3 days or so?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. I don't want to be like imposing, you know. I'm just assuming that hey, I could stay for like 4 days, 5 days. Like,
I'm cool. I'm easy.
it's the missus that we need to worry about.
I was gonna say, I think you and Kayla are gonna be best friends because she works from home. So like...
yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Oh, love that. We just need to find a fourth person to play all fours. That's the only concern now. All right, we've got some questions, so let's jump straight into those. So I'll take our first one. It's from Tom B. This is a new username to me, by the way.
Yeah, I've never seen this one.
Unless this person has changed their name, but they've got a picture of their dog, I'm assuming. Cute dog. But their question is, we all have regrets about letting players go, especially in dynasty leagues. Are you usually cheering them on when they succeed or secretly wishing for their downfall?
That is a good question. I think I definitely lean on the end of wishing for their downfall.
100%. I have all the bad mind.
Yeah. I would prefer not to, but it tends to go that way.
Yeah. I think, it's a very interesting thing that like VAF does in our Discord, where if he's up against like an opponent and he really doesn't need that person to score or get an assist, he puts a bet on them getting that goal or assist. So either way, he wins.
Yeah. I've seen that from a good few people now.
Yeah.
It's like win-win. You lose your fantasy game, at least you win money, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm the same way though. I think I secretly wish for their downfall. Like, I care more about my matchup selfishly.
And the thing is, there's an ideal state, right? There's a place where they can be amazing in real, but rubbish in fantasy, and that's like the ideal. Like, this player I like. Oh, he had a great game.
Yeah.
Oh, he scored like 3 Fantrax points. That is it.
Yeah.
It like ticks all the boxes.
Yeah. Exactly. Now that like Tumby mentioned Dynasty, I obviously like I hung out with a few of the Dino boys tonight. Ollie, Duncan, Frenchie. And we were talking about, the fact that you got Salah for 3 fab or whatever.
Yo.
Like, how come you've not like tried to cash in on that though? Like, get some future Dynasty picks. Like, let's say a Declan Rice, a Cole Palmer.
So, okay. I'll actually voice why a bit, because I feel like in just a regular season, there's still gems in the waivers to grab. Obviously, it's much less and much more limited in a Dynasty league.
Yeah.
But I still feel like every season, there's going to be gems emerging. And that's why I don't feel like I have the need to longevity plan from a Dynasty perspective yet.
Yeah.
I will obviously average down the age of my players, but I'm not going after those like 18, 19-year-olds that I don't actually think are going to get the big move and live up to their potential. So I'm very much thinking current season, next season. That's it. Not like
Yeah, but now it's even easier to sell Mo because he signed the contract. He's going to be around for a few seasons.
Yeah.
You can easily get, like, let's say some McNeil, some Harvey Barnes. I'm not just mentioning players from my roster, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like, it's like investing for the future. Like, let's say potentially you could dominate the next 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, for sure.
If you offer someone the potential of, hey, this is a guaranteed win for like next season.
Right. I guess it's also the unknown for me. So like, one, I want to do a tombola myself to kind of pay it back and give other people the opportunity to do what I did. Because I feel like nobody took Ollie up, right? It was 3 of us that bought chances. Now that I've done what I've done, which is win Salah for basically free.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to buy. So I'm going to increase the price.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
And probably get at least 15 purchases.
Yeah.
So it will actually possibly return if somebody wins Salah back off of me, right? And then 2, after that, which I'm hoping I lose like not Salah, but someone worse.
Yeah.
I actually rather chase a draft spot. Like, I rather get a first round pick. Like, just the unknown builds it up so much more in my head.
Yeah.
That, like, I'm so excited about what's to come.
Yeah.
As opposed to what I know. Like yeah, McNeil, Harvey Barnes, they're exciting. Even if I could get the likes of, say, who is a good one?
Iwobi?
Enzo, who should have a long, illustrious career there.
Yeah.
It's Boboin is a good shout too.
Amad Diallo.
Yeah, that's a solid one too. But I just still feel like there's the unknown about and the allure of some new player coming in that I want.
Yeah. I still cannot believe you bought one fucking ticket and still got Salah. Like,
and then he's shortly after won a player of this month, and like I got Fab from that.
Yeah,
so it's like negative.
Yeah, insane, absolutely insane. All right, do you want to take? So we got like 2 more questions, both from Sweetness McBossman. Do you want to take his first one?
Yeah, sure. So he's asking, which teams do you think will end up top 5 in the EPL standings this year and why?
In no particular order. No, well, obviously, like Liverpool are there. I will go in particular order. I think generally City are gonna finish second.
All right, I'm okay with that.
I think Chelsea potentially third.
No way.
I'm gonna go Arsenal fourth, and then Newcastle fifth. Yeah, I think Villa and Forest are gonna miss out.
But they're gonna come 6th and 7th.
I think Villa 6th, Forest 7th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thoughts?
I get it. Momentum is not going Arsenal's way at the moment.
Nope.
And they have a young-ish squad that it could be impacting them mentally a bit too.
Yeah.
But I still will go fairly boring and say Liverpool. This is the toughest one. City can pip Arsenal,
really
but I'm
can.
going to go Arsenal, City,
Okay.
Chelsea. I'm going to be wild and say Forest.
Wow. I
Yeah.
thought you'd have said Villa if you were going to be wild, actually.
No, I'm going Forest because I think they are. Well, I know the next immediate fixture is really nice.
Yeah.
I know you mentioned Villa have good fixtures around all the season, but I can't remember Forest.
Yeah. So Forest have Leicester up next, right?
I think they could beat you guys final game week. Like,
I mean, only because it's at home, maybe. But between those 2 games, they are away to West Ham, which is, I guess, somewhat of a winnable fixture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not horrible for them either. I think so. I'm gonna go Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Forest.
Okay.
Newcastle, Villa.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And I think the Villa aspect for me is the fact that Tilly's gone.
Yeah, that is fucking massive. I mean,
Yeah.
we love Rossi Barks on this podcast, but he's no Tielemans from the season.
Yeah. Tilly and Rash are gone.
Yeah.
They pretty much have to rely on what they start now because the depth and the bench is good, right? But it's not
Tielemans.
as consistent as the starters. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He was so good, man.
He was so good. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. So our final question, again from Sweden Smoke Postman, is if you could have any historical figure travel through time and draft/manage a team in your Fantrax league, who would you pick?
Ooh. What is this question?
Like, I gotta think of historical figures now. I can only think of the evil ones.
You want to see a Mourinho in a league, don't you? Like, you just want...
I was like,
I
I went as far as Gandhi, but I was like, what would Gandhi do with my team, bro?
I want to think like someone like a Genghis Khan or like
a
really, like you said, the evil ones, but like
yeah,
it's that they were so intellectual about how they went about their things, like
yeah, or like Henry VIII, just pure carnage. I don't know what, like it depends. Like it depends on what you need for your teams right now. Like in IGL, you're just like coasting at the moment, right?
Yeah.
But in like DPL, where you don't give a fuck, you're just trying to do some wildness. It's like you need a crazy person.
You need chaos.
And I'm like, which historical figure was like well known for chaos?
I don't know. I'm just gonna put modern day Trump, yo. Like,
yeah, right.
Oh, you know, it'd be great. Like you said, Gandhi or something like that. But like, put a pope, put a who probably doesn't know. I mean, a lot of past popes are Italian, so they probably have a big football following. But put a pope and, you know, have him have God on his side, you know, like all the good vibes, all the good things.
Was Albert Einstein a little chaotic? I don't know. I mean, he was a mad genius, but maybe that's what you need for your DPL team. Some Einstein energy.
Fair.
Yeah. I need to know better historical figures, I think.
I know, right? I'm drawing blanks, man.
Yeah, really am. Anyways, those are the questions, and that is the pod.
I have a picture for you.
Oh, what?
A meme.
What's that? What's that say? Arteta. You gotta post that in the Discord. Did you see the pic? Did you see the pic? Oh, actually, why am I asking you? You posted that in our channel, in our WhatsApp chat. I stole that and posted it in the Discord, and I looked like an absolute genius. Yeah.
So good.
Squash came into our Discord and he was like, "Wow, boy, the Discord chose violence today." Like, like everyone was literally going into Arsenal on the Discord. It was so good. I mean, come on, like some of their fans are like, are I love some of their fans, but some of their fans are dickheads. Like,
they really are. I think they have to be that way. Like,
yeah.
You can't be an Arsenal fan for so many years and not be one. Like,
yeah. All that pain you've gone through, all that torture, like,
exactly.
It fucks someone up, man. Yeah.
It does.
Cool. Do you have any final words before we sign off, bro?
Trying to think of something profound. 3
game weeks to go.
So, at what point do you like look forward to the summer? Like, what point do you stop thinking about the current season and just thinking about the full-on disconnect and, you know, get to enjoy the possibilities of a preseason and, the transfer window and all of those things.
I think I'm already there, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a long season, man. Like,
It has been.
We've turned out a lot of content as well. I mean, I think it feels like that also because we both have gotten titles in a sense. Like, there's almost like nothing to kind of play for. Like, and the other leagues is like, yeah, okay, it's not like a trophy that we're playing for. Sure, it's cups here and there. Like, it keeps us engaged, right? But in a sense, even with FPL, like, we're both, I think, at the point where, like, just end the season already.
End the season, yeah. You know what I'm actually focused on the most? I really want to do well in Super League, yo.
Yeah.
Like, we won the league comfortably, and I want to win this second playoff league type format. Like,
yeah. Oh, I mean, there's Final Day Perfect 11 as well to look forward to, I guess, if you want to play that.
True.
That is probably, I think that is probably the most exciting one. I should probably put in a team this season. Maybe better our chances of bringing home another trophy. That one's going to be pure carnage, bro.
That is going to be insane.
Yeah.
Yet another thing to manage 20 team
20
sheet
team
roster,
sheets.
One roster of 20 team sheets. Jeez.
Yeah, I have no idea how H is going to manage that in our Discord. Because he posts them, right? So kid's going to have 20 tabs just sat there waiting. For me, just have fun, like Ross always says. We try to bring Ross back onto the pod. I don't know if you've listened to the rest of the pod with Ross, but yeah, it was like a walk down memory lane. It was honestly so good to have him back on, and I think he's quite keen on coming back on. So
lovely.
Yeah, we got to make that happen. But I mean, like, I know you said like you stop thinking about this and start thinking about the next one and all that. In a sense, I think the only thing I've really kind of thought about for next season is Inside Tracks.
Okay, I figured so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your baby, right? Like,
yeah, I'm quite looking forward to that, and it's something that I think everyone looks forward to know. Yeah, it's a great. It's not just me. It's like the community, right? It's the people that come on the pod, take the time to like give us all that inside information as fans, and yeah, it's honestly the one thing I think I look forward to the most in any preseason now.
And I think it's a shame to lose the ones that fall prey to relegation, but like you also get to bring back on.
Yeah.
And like you said, the 2 out of 3 have been the same reps that you had before, so it's so good to have them back.
Yeah, and I'm kind of hoping Sunderland become the third team because I've already got someone for that. So, nice. But yeah, I think that's it. So listeners, thanks as always for all the support. Truly appreciate it. We're almost at the finish line. Stay with us. We're almost there. It'll be an absolute celebration at the end of it all. But until next time, peace.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.